The Seahawks versus the Cardinals. That game was insane. It took us into OT. The game ended on a game-winning field goal in overtime, and Kyler Murray made his case to be the MVP. Russell Wilson has been doing his thing, and he's been, borderline shocking the league. I don't know how shocked you can be. We all know how good Russell Wilson is, but he's been shocking the league with how consistently good he's been every single week, and he did not disappoint this week. He did not have a shabby game. He went out there and he put the ball where it needed to be, and Kyler Murray just played better than him.
Yeah.
We got an iconic play with the DK Metcalf chase down tackle. That's not something you see very often, since he's usually playing on the offensive side of the ball. But this was a thriller. This is one of those classic games, and at the end of the day, I think we could all agree that was the game of the week.
Yeah, it was really, really interesting to see these two similar QBs, similar size, similar style of play. They can both run. They can both hit long throws and like to sling it deep. I feel like Kyler Murray is kind of the Russell Wilson that we saw in the past. That we're getting a glimpse of something special here with such a young guy performing so well, and that this game could have gone a lot differently. The Seahawks could have won if there wasn't that holding call and the DK Metcalf called back touchdown in overtime. You see, both teams played outstanding, but I want to highlight how we got into overtime. I don't want to look at the win. I don't want to look at this. The Cardinals have 0 timeouts. Okay, Seahawks take the lead, kick off the ball to the Cardinals. They have less than a minute, 0 timeouts to go down there and tie the game. Kyler Murray single-handedly forced overtime. Throw after throw after throw. Run, spike, throw. Kyler Murray showed us that he belongs in the MVP conversation, no doubt. Him, Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson. That's it. That's it right now.
You make a compelling point if you just look at play on the field. Then yeah, I think you have to kind of go a little bit more in depth into the stats if you really want to go in for it. Of course, Jonathan and I both said that Kyler Murray is a dark horse for this MVP. Uh, the thing is he only has 13 touchdowns and 7 interceptions, and you look at the two other guys you said. Aaron Rodgers is 17-2, and Russell Wilson is 22-6, which 3 of them came last night, or 3 of them came against the Cardinals. So, look, I think on the stat side of the ball, stat side of the MVP conversation, he needs to kind of bolster his numbers up. And look, he's got Christian Kirk, he's got Larry Fitzgerald, he's got D-Hop, he's got the weapons, Kenyon Drake.
And Kenyon Drake actually went down with a knee injury. He's going to be out a few weeks.
Okay, so never mind on Kenyon Drake, but
Chase Edmonds though can step up big time, and they have receivers like Andy Isabella too, who are just young guys who can ball out.
Yeah, definitely, and I think, and I think we're kind of looking at. I was gonna make that point that we're kind of looking at the next generation's Russell Wilson going into the draft. Same questions were asked. Oh, he's too small. Oh, will he get injured? Oh, will he be able to see over his blockers?
Wasn't there a thing about his hands that they were too small? Yeah.
That and Joe Burrow, yeah, they were like, oh, his hands are too small. Oh, they won't be able to grip a football. Man, we've seen him play in college, and he was too sick then. And it goes to show with the right system, your quarterback will do unbelievably well. Cliff Kingsbury's air raid offense it complements Kyler Murray to a T. And
that's a college football. That's a college football offense.
Yeah, and I think it really shows how great Kyler Murray can be in the system. And I think Cardinals sneakily are 5-2. We're kind of forgetting about the same thing with Green Bay. They're 5-1, but Cardinals are sneakily 5-2, and it's just it's getting to the point where Kyler Murray is really stepping up into that upper echelon of quarterback.
Yep. Yeah, it's kind of what we saw with Patrick Mahomes, the rise of greatness. Kyler Murray's a different kind of QB, a different player. more mobile and more willing to just take it and take it himself. The weapons around both Patrick Mahomes and Kyler Murray are incredible. DeAndre Hopkins, Tyreek Hill. I don't need everybody knows by now these two teams are building. There's a powerhouse and there's a powerhouse in the making. And I love what you're saying, Ben. We're on the same point here that Russell Wilson, Kyler Murray is the Russell Wilson of the future.
Yeah, it's like the 1.0 and the 2.0 model, right? It plays similar. I know that Kyler modeled a lot of his game after Russell Wilson, and that's not a bad guy to model your game after.